Hi, this tutorial shows how to use Fedscope OLIP tool. And before you visit this site, fedscopeopm.gov, my recommendation is you use Mozilla Firefox browser. So here's a website to download Mozilla Firefox. That's the website. And then some version of IE, Internet Explorer, also works, but still my recommendation is to use Mozilla Firefox. Okay. That's the Mozilla Firefox download website. Okay, so it's free download. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Fedscope site OLIP, and you have 5 data cubes. For the homework assignment, you can choose any of these 5 data cubes. It's really up to you. You can choose employment and separation, trend, diversities, any of the 5 cubes to find if there's any interesting trend. Okay, so for me, just as an example, let's choose employment trend. Then if you choose employment trend, you can choose either year-to-year trend or the quarter-to-quarter. So let me just choose year-to-year. By the way, this is just an example. You can choose anything here, any of link. Let's choose large independent agencies. You have a large, medium, and small. Just as an example, okay, let me just choose large independent agencies. And I know that I have a lot of agencies, and let me choose, let's see, yes, Environment Protection Agency. Okay, if I choose that, it shows a number of employments. And this is like a number of years, 2008, 9, 10, 11, and 12, the last 5 years. Okay, so if you want to draw a graph, a bar chart, you can click this icon. Here, you can see the icon here. You can choose this chart icon. And then just choose, click this. Then it shows that this my y-axis is number of employment, and my x-axis is year, 2008, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I don't really can find any interesting trend from this chart. So what I can do is maybe I can choose age. So if you look at the left panel, there's other attributes you can choose from. So let me just choose the age. I mean, by the way, this is the example in the homework assignment. So if I choose age, okay, by the way, just choose age, and then you can right-click your mouse, right-click, and then you have a couple of options you can choose from. Replace row means basically this is what y-axis. Replace column means basically this is x-axis. So age, I want to choose age attribute as my x-axis. So I'm going to choose replace columns. As you can see, my y-axis is number of employment, and my y-axis is age, different age groups. Okay. And maybe you can even like to choose, maybe if you cannot still find any interesting trend, you can, let's say, go to gender, go to left panel, and then if you expand the gender, there's a female and male and unspecified. If you want to look at the male employment versus the age groups, you can choose male, and then right click. This time male is number of male employment, right? That is my y-axis. So I'm going to choose replace rows. See now my y-axis is a number of male employment. So see, here's a male. Can you see the male here, right there, male? And my x-axis is still the age group. Okay. And if you want to take a look at the number of, let's say, number of employment whose pay level is just, let's say, 15, okay, versus age group. What you can do is go to, let's see, pay plan, expand the pay plan, and the general schedule. You expand this, and then standard GS, and then GS general. See, if you look at the GS general, there's like a GS level 1 through the 15. 1 through 15, 15 different GS level, and the GS level is being a top. So click, oops. So click GS 15 and right click the mouse, and then since this is like a number of GS 15 employment, that should be your y-axis. So I'm going to say replace rows. So now this is my x-axis is still the age group. This time my y-axis is what? Number of employment whose GS level is 15. So as you expect, anyone under like age 29, and no one is really a GS level 15, which is something that you can easily predict. Should not be a really interesting trend. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the agency. I mean, that's your task, to find any interesting trend. By the way, there are a couple of tips. If you want to print this out, or if you need a PDF, click this icon on the bottom, right? File, and then export PDF. So if you click export PDF, you can make the PDF file of this this graph, or maybe it depends on your operating system. You can still use screen capture. So you can basically screen capture of this graph. It's really up to you. Maybe you can also convert many different file formats. It really depends on the individual. And the next tip that I would like to have you is, if you just want to go back to the first site website, this is FS, the Fedscope home. So if you click this icon, let me just click this icon, then it will go back to this homepage. Okay. So this is the end of my tutorial on Fedscope. Okay, thank you.